You want to know who I am? Folks call me the Bone Man. Ain't my real name, but it's the one that's stuck. Tonight on Requiem Radio, there's a house, a girl, a condition, a national tragedy, a room with yellow wallpaper, and music that refuses to die. Here we are now. Entertain us. This one's called The Static in the Yellow Walls.
September 10, 2001. The house is too quiet. The subdivision should be full of life. Bright young families, bikes in driveways, basketball hoops nailed above garages. But this cul-de-sac feels abandoned, like everyone's in hiding. Even the air seems muffled. Mom says it's perfect for healing. She took the phone from my room. Says I don't need to talk to anyone but her, no computer either. She says screens are poison. I begged her to leave the stereo, and she did, though she cut the cord once Dad patched it back when she wasn't looking. I don't think she knows Nirvana is still blasting through these walls. Sound, distorted guitar riff grows briefly and fades. Here we are now. Entertain us. I play it loud enough that I can almost believe Kurt can claw me out of this drywall coffin. September 12. Something happened yesterday. The whole house was lit by the glow of the TV. Mom crying. Dad silent with his coffee. The same pictures again and again. Towers collapsing, smoke curling like dirty ribbons. I watched from the hallway until Mom caught me and shoved me back upstairs. She says it's not good for me to see, but what's worse, the silence in this yellow room or a world on fire outside. I turned up Teen Spirit to drown out the screams on TV, but even with the volume maxed, I swear I could still hear them. The wallpaper is sick, not a soft yellow, not butter or candlelight. It's a nicotine shade like a smoker's teeth in certain light. It seems to move, swirls, almost. Mom says it's cheerful. Dad says I should write about it if it bothers me. So here I am. Writing words don't fix whatever this house is doing. The TV downstairs still loops the same footage. It's like the world is caught in replay. The wallpaper too, every day the same pattern, the same distorted shapes, the same dread on repeat. September 23. The wallpaper isn't flat. The closer you look, the more it seems to have depth, like something's pressing against the inside. Faces, smears, eye sockets, mouths mid-scream. They look like the people falling on TV, only here, they never hit the ground. It reminds me of the Nirvana fans in concert footage, the kids throwing themselves into the pit, arms flailing, screaming along with Kurt until their throats tear. Everyone says they were reckless, but no, they were clawing out of their cages. I think the wallpaper knows. October 1, I told Mom I wanted to go back to school. She laughed like it was a joke. You're not well enough, she said. Dad just stayed quiet, fork hovering over the meatloaf. I wanted to scream the way Kurt screams in territorial pissings, that ragged howl that rips open the chest. Instead, I swallowed it and nodded. But later, in my room, I pressed my forehead to the wall and whispered the scream. The wallpaper quivered like it heard me outside. The neighbors planted flags in every yard, stars and stripes fluttering like warnings. Too much red, white, and blue. October 6, at night I hear it. Static. Not from the stereo, it's off. It's in the walls, fizzing like a dead radio channel, and sometimes beneath the static there's a riff, just a few jagged notes. The opening chords of Teen Spirit. I thought maybe Dad had left a TV on downstairs, but when I crept out, the house was dark. The sound wasn't coming from below, it was inside the wallpaper, buzzing through the yellow. October 11, I can't stop staring at it. The pattern bends if you look long enough, like an optical illusion that wants to swallow you. There's movement underneath, not just shapes this time. Arms, fingers, drumming against the wall in rhythm. I think they're kids, teenagers, a whole crowd pressed behind the wallpaper, waiting for the beat to drop. They push harder when the stereo plays. I left Nevermind looping last night, volume at 8. And the paper rippled like the walls were breathing. I almost touched one of their hands. Almost. November 2. The teens are louder now. When I press my ear to the wall, I can hear them laughing, coughing, choking on their own shrieks. The paper bulges when they slam against it. Their hair is stringy, their clothes torn, band shirts like mine. They smell like sweat, cigarettes, and cheap beer. I know because the smell seeps out of the corners, a sour perfume filling the room. They want me to join them, I can definitely tell. November 9, I walked the door. Mom was pounding on it this morning, saying I need air. I need to come outside. I told her I have air, more than she knows. I've been peeling small strips at the corners. The paper curls away, happy to be freed. Behind it, black pulsing static when I push my fingers into it. It isn't empty, it's soft, like skin, and it hums, a distortion pedal buzzing forever. The teens pressed closer today. One girl mouthed words at me through the thin paper. I couldn't hear them, but I knew what she said. Here we are now. December 2, I can barely sleep. The crowd does not stop. They chant continuously as if the song itself is alive. A denial, a denial, a denial. They claw at the inside until their nails split. The paper heals over them repeatedly, trapping them again, yet they never stop pushing. I understand now. The only way out is to tear it down. The television downstairs still shows the towers falling. Mother cries whenever the footage replays. She does not understand. We are all falling all the time. Some of us simply get caught in the paper on the way down. December 9. The paper is nearly gone. Only strips cling above the windows. I have ripped until my fingers bleed, but I do not care. Every scrap I tear makes the crowd roar louder. Sometimes I believe I see Kurt himself crouched among them, hair falling over his face, grinning as though he knows I am close. December 12, Mother attempted to open the door again. She shouted my name as if invoking a curse. The teens screamed back at her. Their howls were mine as well. I told her she will never keep me here. December 14, this is my final entry. The wall is gone, only static remains. It hums, bright and endless, a stage without end. I am going in, where no towers fall on repeat, but the whirring downs the sights forever.
You've been listening to Requiem Radio, where music bleeds into the supernatural, and that was the static in the yellow walls. You know, when her family finally forced the door, they found the room stripped bare, wallpaper shredded into confetti. The stereo was still looping Nirvana, volume pegged out max and the feedback shrieking. girl was gone. Only the faint smell of sweat and smoke lingered, along with handprints, hundreds of them, pressed into the drywall. There ain't gonna be no mo tonight. Y'all rest easy. And don't let the dark drive you home.